In this video, we're going to be doing something a little bit different. We're actually going to start off with gameplay because I want y'all to get the full effect of this defense and how crazy and how just good it is getting pressure, stopping the run, all that good stuff. And then we'll jump into practice mode and show y'all more or less what we're doing to be able to make these stops, get these turnovers, and all that good stuff. And it's really good at stopping the run because the way we're blitzing, the play we are running is that nickel two trap. And basically, all I do is if they're in some type of spread or whoever is the slot, I man that guy up. So right there, you're gonna see I man him up. I'm blitzing my linebackers. I'm responsible for the tight end, and I had my look at that. Look at like this. This is why I wanted to show the gameplay first to show y'all how crazy this can be. We're gonna stay in it. So again, whoever's in the slot, we man them up, and then my the guy that's playing the blue flat, I'm gonna be taking care of that. Look at, there's nowhere to go. It's instant pressure. This is just a crazy defense. All right, I am gonna be showing y'all an offense I've been working on. It's actually out of Oklahoma, so this is like a double gameplay video for y'all, and it's gonna be this simple formation. This formation is crazy. It's very hard to stop the run. It's kind of like the Tennessee formations with the wide set. It's gonna be this gun wide bunch. Now I'm not gonna break down what I'm doing with this because I'm gonna save that for the offensive video, but you can kind of see more or less what I'm doing with it. Another thing, I mean, it works out so well because how fast this defense is. And it's not even just one play, there's so many different plays. And for some reason, whenever you're in this, if you have a mismatch at speed, the streak damn near always wins. Now, that was kind of a 50-50 ball right there, but there's a lot of times, I don't know how fast the cornerbacks are for Indiana, but I'm going to say as long as you have a speed mismatch, you're damn near winning it every time, even if it's zone or man. I don't know why, but it just works like that. All right, we're back to it. Usually what happens is I'll get one more stop and they're going to end up quitting. But it's a simple defense. And right here, look, if there's nobody outside the slot, I send that slot guy and I just pick up the tight end. Now, see, that's where we're going to make a mistake. That's where we're going to tell you it's not a complete lockdown defense. But when they start doing that, we add more adjustments. So let's say, you know what? I'm not even going to worry about that right side. I'm going to man up. I'm going to man up that tight end, and I got the outside wide receiver. It's just little things like that. You got to know who to man up, when to add this person, when to add that person. And then on top of that, you can send out a full cover for a drop. Usually, this is when the defense works the best, when they run some type of spread defense like this. This is when we get the most pressure, the most mistakes. There we go. That should be a pick. That should have been a pick. That's usually when they make the most mistakes. The defense just gets in, and this is a team that has like not a lot of quick jumps on the D line or the DBs that are supposed to be getting in. Here we go. It's set up. It's simple. We just man up, and then the guy that's on the baby blue flat, we put him on a deep. Go ahead and guess pass. Look at that. Instant mistakes. 2 drives in a row, y'all are seeing this is working. We just jumped into a gameplay, and this is actually on one of my main accounts that has a pretty decent record. I think we're actually going for a natty right here on this run right here. And sometimes I'll even go as far as okay, good, there you go. He made an adjustment. Sometimes, well, he messed me up because he made a good adjustment. There we go. Sometimes I'll go as far as bluff blitzing, which I should be doing. We're there. Give me that. There's nowhere to go. I mean, it's all this defense is all about making your opponent make mistakes. It's somewhat high risk. It's not that high risk because you are covering. You do have coverage out there, but it's super high reward. I promise you. Especially if, like, let's say you're going against somebody that is just scoring on you left and right. You you might as well take a chance. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no reason for you not to take a chance. And I promise you, you're most likely gonna get something in your favor. It does somewhat require a decent user. I'm not gonna lie. Like, you do have to know when to cover this, when to cover that. But once you get the hang of that, this defense is top tier. But let's get back into this offense right here. I love this offense, especially with a team that has speed like Oklahoma. Man, this offense goes crazy. It's very easy to score, and it's a good run shotgun formation because it's a spread formation. So if I see like there's one or two linebackers, I can easily do the inside zone, or I could do the RPO. Like if there's only two cornerbacks on the right side with my trio, I could run the RPO. I try to do that a lot sooner. But see, you can run the RPO like that if you just have more guys than they do on one side of the ball, or I can just run the regular inside zone. Whenever I see one linebacker, I'll run the regular inside zone. Like right here, I'll run the regular inside zone. There's 4 down linemen and 1 linebacker. Now, yes, sometimes they can't stop it, but you can see the person on the left side, they actually have 3 to match my 3. So now I'm going to run my inside zone, and they have a 97 speed linebacker you could just go crazy with. And that's why I like this offense. It's just simple, nothing crazy. It's really not a money play type of offense, but it just has a lot of good options to beat defenses depending on what they're in. If you can really run anything out of it, but my main play is the all go play. No, actually, no. It is that is my main play, but I like this route right here by A when closer to the red zone. See again right here though, there's only one linebacker. I would normally audible. Let's go ahead and just run the play. I would normally audible to the run play. I did not. I I wanted to get out of play action, but I just didn't have time. Um, that would actually counter at the inside zone right there because he sent pressure. Let's flip this. Flip this. I usually have my trips to the wide side of the field. So we're gonna do this. I'm gonna drag RB. We're gonna streak B. Sometimes what I like to do if I think it's man coverage, I will actually put B on a comeback route and I'll motion him in. So if it's man coverage right here, I know that's gonna win every single time, which it might be right here. It is. Throw it before he turns around, and you should have an easy money play right there. Perfect. Okay, let's go back to it. This is you damn near getting offensive defense on this. If you want to know how to win with Oklahoma, this is the video for you right here. So again, we only have 2 guys with my 3 wide receivers over there. So we're gonna run the RPO. If we get decent blocks, we should have a touchdown. We got decent block. We got really good blocks, and we got the touchdown. All right, here we go back on defense. Let's see if he learns his lesson and makes some adjustments himself. But at this point, it's a little too late. It's a little too late. So you can see now I manned up that tight end. You're just gonna man different people up. And the other tight end is my responsibility. He couldn't even get the ball off. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. The proof is in the gameplay. This is not gonna be the only gameplay. We're gonna show y'all more. Here we go again. So I'm gonna man up this tight end. I can actually let's just man up both tight ends. So I don't need that flat. So my only responsibility right here is the running back. And I'm gonna if the running back blocks, then we got look, and this is why we put our speed at cornerback right there. You're not beating us deep. We're playing over the top. We're guessing pass. We look at that. We got to the quarterback. He had nowhere to throw. We had both tight ends manned up. And if they block the running back, you're free to go help on whatever you need to. That's 3 drives in a row. We got the ball back. This is one of the best defenses I've ever used in NCAA. It's like again, it's somewhat high risk, but good coverage. But the reward is just that much higher. So let's go ahead and run this. Back on offense. We're gonna run something simple like this. This is all you gotta do right here. Yeah, it's just I love this offense right here because it just spreads the defense out crazy. And having his running back in the backfield, 97 speed is just also just it's insane. This team is just too fast. It should not be a tier 3 team. I'm gonna keep saying that. So right here, we have 1 linebacker. This is usually when I'm running my inside zone. Now, if he sends a blitz, he might be able to counter it. But look, just if one of your guards is gonna pull and break off his block and go block that linebacker every time. This time I'm gonna run my all ghost play. This is another go-to right here out of this formation. So you added another linebacker there. I'm gonna go ahead and run my RPO right here. We got personnel on our side. Yeah, that just worked out perfect. And he's gone. He's gone. Yep. This is how simple this offense is to run. It's so easy. I'm giving y'all the blueprint right here to win with Oklahoma all day. All right, so y'all got to see a little bit of the gameplay. I wanted to show y'all how well this actually works before we jump into practice because it's not always going to work as good in practice. So just wanted to make sure y'all can see the potential for that defense. Now we are out of the nickel 3-3 mint. I'm pretty sure every defense has this actual formation. Now, I've been using the nickel two trap, but you can pretty much use any one of these plays. Your adjustments just might be a little bit different. I just got so comfortable using the nickel two trap, knowing when to put this guy deep, man this guy up. So I'm going to stick with it again. If there's a play that's easier, like the pinch zero, where basically all you would have to do is put both your cornerbacks on deep blues, and then just kind of make adjustments from there. You can do that. The other good one is going to be that cover three, the hot blitz three. You already have your deep blues, and then you can just man up who you need to, and you can kind of just play the safety that's supposed to be playing the middle of the field. Those are the other ones that are actually good. I just got so comfortable using the nickel two trap. That's what I'm going to stay with. So let's go to jump to the practice field and show you how we set this up. All right, so we're going to be going against some random shotgun formations to, show you more or less when to do this, when to do that. One thing you're going to notice is every formation is going to be different. My adjustments are always going to be different depending on what the offense is looking like. But the main three adjustments are going to always be the same, which is going to be show blitz, that's Y, and then RB with the right stick. We're going to blitz our linebackers that's right on the D-pad and down with the right stick. And then the cornerback that's on the soft squat, we're going to put them on a D blue, so double tap Y, presses icon B, and up with the left stick. Those are going to be your main adjustments. Now, depending on what the defense is looking like, I'm going to make different adjustments from there. So they're strong to the right side. I only got one receiver to the left, so I'm cool with my one deep blue being on that side. Now, can we still get beat by like a deep post if I don't have any help in the middle? Yes, but I'm going to take the chance with it, and I'm going to go ahead and put my slot receiver or slot cornerback that's on a blitz. We're going to go ahead and put him on a hard flat. So I know I got help going deep, so I'm going to play about right here. My job against this formation is the middle of the field and basically the hash mark where I'm at. Hopefully, because it is a hope that we get to the quarterback. If they don't block the running back, we're most likely going to get there super quick where they have to make a quick read where it's either going to be the running back or the flat, which we have a hard flat right there. So let's go ahead and see what happens right here. I don't know what they're running. Right there, I got to pick up that drag route. It worked out perfect. Our deep blues picked up what they need to. And you now the reason I wanted to do this against a real user first is because I wanted to show you how good it actually works, but it's even working against the computer. So we got another offense right here. Go ahead and show blitz our linebackers, and then put our soft squat on a deep blue. Now I can do a couple of things right here. I can man up my linebacker with a tight end, have a curl flat out there, or you can go ahead and blitz. Now this is why I manned up the tight end, and I'm going to keep my curl flat because there's a running back in the backfield. I want to make sure, just in case he goes on some type of flat route, I at least have some type of help out there. Now, I'm going to leave my cornerback on the left blitzing, and I'm going to go ahead and pick up that slot route, wide receiver. So once they call HUT, that's going to be my job. And look at that, we get to the quarterback. And sometimes I'll throw my opponent off, and I will man up that wide receiver with the cornerback that was blitzing. Now, we got an empty situation. Now, I wouldn't necessarily recommend this against empty because we're not going to be able to show blitz like we want to, but we can still run this. We can still get some pressure. I'm going to do something like this. I'm going to put a hard flat or a curl flat out there, and then I'm going to go ahead and man up A with the linebacker in front of him, and I'm just going to play the middle of the field. This is what I'm going to do. I know I have help on both flats. I'm going to run straight to the middle of the field. So this is what it's going to look like, and we have a flat out there just for that screen pass. It's not the greatest against empty. I will admit that empty does give it a little bit of trouble. Here we go again. We got another formation. We're going to show blitz. Make sure we put our soft squat on a deep blue. And again, this is one of those formations where you can send everybody just in case they might be blocking that tight end. If you want to play it safe, we can man up A with the tight end. And again, I'm going to let my guy blitz off the edge. I know I have help if that running back goes on a flat. Go ahead and guess pass. You can guess pass every single time because we are sending everybody. So we got a motion over. That's fine. Look at that. That's just, it's crazy. And everybody's just sticky to it. Like the cornerbacks do a good job. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't think it was gonna work this well against the computer. But here we go. So this is one of the times I can actually keep my cornerback on his soft squat. So we're gonna go ahead and blitz our linebackers. And we're gonna play super aggressive right here. If you want to play it safe against this type of formation, you're gonna go ahead and man up the running back with one of the linebackers. And my job is gonna be able to help on the bunch side. So let's go ahead and let them run the play, see what happens. We're there to pick up, and we almost made the pick right there. But The pressure's there. You see how quick we're getting to the quarterback. Here we go again. Go ahead. Show blitz the linebackers, put our soft squat. So if it's a tight or a deuce close formation, something like that, you can leave your crow flat and your cornerback on that soft squat. Again, this is a pretty familiar formation we've seen already. Same thing. We're going to take a chance right here, send that cornerback out, or send that cornerback on a blitz and pick up that slot wide receiver. They got us that time, and it's going to happen. And then that's when we start making adjustments. And the best part about this, which I don't think I did, like let's say if you're just not ready, you're not comfortable with the way it looks, have cover 4 as your audible. I don't have it. We have cover 6, so we can just audible to our cover 6, and we can kind of still set everything up the same. I don't know if it'll let us actually because it's empty, but basically just show blitz. But you can run, like, just start scheming, start disguising the blitz. Instead of running the blitz, run a cover 4, run a cover 6, whatever it may be. Again, empty is probably the best against this defense. So like, for example, let's audible to cover 6, and then we're gonna do the same thing, show blitz. This guy should have stayed right here. So we're trying to make everything look the same. That's all right. He wants to stay over there. That's fine. But instead of running the blitz, we're going to have a full all-out coverage. We're still sending 4, so it's going to be a decent defense. What do they got going on here? It's a screen pass. And then this is how you just throw them off. Like, instead of, and then I thought he mossed him right there. But this is how you just throw them off. Instead of sending a blitz, you actually have a full coverage defense out there. Or you can run the cover 2 and have a full out defense and still have 5 guys blitzing. This is still a good blitz right here with 5 guys blitzing. And I would still probably put the deep blue out there, though. I would run it like this and probably play this linebacker and let the safety do his thing in the middle of the field. And I would probably just watch the flats right here. Oh, yeah. Now we're shifting things over. They're doing that screen pass again. I do it. Hey, you gotta have that muscle memory right there. That muscle memory. We knew that screen pass was coming. But overall, like, y'all see, like, the pressure we're getting. Here's a different look right here. So I know I'm responsible for the running back. What I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm gonna man up the tight end, and I'm actually gonna keep my soft squat out there. I'm gonna man up the tight end and keep my soft squat. If the running back blocks, I'm gonna go ahead and just play the right side of the field. If he goes out for a route, that's my pickup. He actually went out for a route, and just look at that. Like, this defense is insane. I've already won 2 natties running this defense. We're on our 3rd right now. But that's gonna be it for the practice setup. Get used to the adjustments, doing individual adjustments, pressing YY, left with the D-pad, right with the D-pad to pull up the linebackers, all that good stuff. And I promise you, you're going to get really good results with this defense. All right, we got some gameplay for y'all. I forgot to press record in the beginning of the game. Got a couple first downs. We are going to show y'all some more of the blitz and a little bit more of the offense. Let's go ahead and do, damn it, you know what, we're just going to call it. We're going to call it. Didn't want to call this, but it is what it is. Take off. Take off. Take off. Take off. I got to put my 90 speed quarterback in. Again, every time you only see 2 cornerbacks against the RPO, we're taking this every time. You got to understand, it's obviously zone, so one cornerback has to drop back deep. He has to be on a deep blue. So that means there's only one flat out there. So we're going to get, as long as we get a decent block, like which we got 2 good blocks, we're gonna get good yards because they gotta drop back. And if they're not playing 0 flats, that's even better. That means we have more opportunity to get the ball and get downfield. So that's why that RPO is cash. Like, we know we're gonna get some good yards. All right, here we go. See, now they got 3 cornerbacks out there, but they only got 1 linebacker in the middle of the field. So we're gonna go to the simple inside zone. I don't got my fast running back in, but this running back is still good. But it's just like this scheme is so simple. It's so simple to run. Let's go to our depth chart. We got to get our guys in. Press controller. Okay, he hasn't pressed resume yet. So with this team, I do want to play this running back. Might as well do the cornerbacks. And this is another reason I like this team. 97 speed. 97 speed. And then I'm going to put my 91 speed cornerback here. Should have time. I got a 94 speed strong safety. I got a 93 speed linebacker, and then another 91 speed and 90 speed safety for sub linebacker. This team is just fast everywhere. I forgot to put my quarterback in too. That's all right. I'm not really too worried about the quarterback. But having this team speed with this scheme that we're running is just crazy OP. So, what we can do? Can we put him on a comeback? Okay, never mind. Never mind. All good. All good. I had the formation the wrong way anyway. So let's and this is another thing. The another reason I like this is because it damn near tells you if it's man coverage or zone coverage. If you see three cornerbacks or safeties on one side lined up with my three, it's damn near telling you it's man coverage. So then you can set up like I can do a comeback route right here, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and put RB on an in route like this. But we're most likely looking for the comeback route or a running back. Okay, but he sent that heat. He sent that crazy, which I should have known he was sending heat. Let's go back to this. Let's go back to this. So we know it is man coverage. I'm gonna block the running back. We're gonna ID this guy, but be on a comeback route. Or you know what? I'll put nah. We're gonna put him on a comeback route. And yeah, that's it. We're gonna go for the comeback route. Everything should get picked up. Throw before he turns around. We got money every single time. All right, but this is what y'all are here for. This nickel 3-3 man setup. Let's go ahead get into our nickel cover two. And it's time to go to work. It is time to go to work. So I'm gonna put a deep blue, hard flat. That was okay. He had two guys open. But that's why we put the speed at cornerback. He did have two guys open. He quick snapped me. I wasn't ready. I'm not gonna lie. And it didn't show me what that one linebacker was doing. I think he was blitzing. So right here, I'm gonna man up both slots. My responsibility is gonna be the linebacker. Oh yeah, we're there for that. We're there for that. It's Steve. Hey, I get a turnover almost every drive using this defense. It is crazy. All right, back on offense. It looks like he's back to sending that heat. Block our running back again. Make sure they pick up this guy. I'm actually gonna look for A right here. I'm actually gonna look for A now. He didn't move over enough. Normally he does. We gotta be on a hash. I'm gonna put X on the drag just in case his user goes for A. We should have A right here. Oh wow! I was not expecting that. A good jump by that linebacker right there. I was not expecting that. Let's get back to this defense though. Yeah, y'all here for the defense anyway. Let's get back to blitz the linebackers. Man him up. Him up. Responsibilities of the running back. I'm there for it. Give me that. I can't make this up, man. I can't score on offense. That's okay. We're scoring on defense. I can't make this up. This defense is crazy. It's a terrifying defense to go against. And y'all can't even say that y'all can't get these adjustments off because y'all see me getting these adjustments off like crazy. I got quick snap right there. We got the running back, but we got speed right there. And I don't even think I put him on a deep blue. That was just him playing that. He quick snapped me. I couldn't even. I don't know, man. This defense is next level. There you go. There go another one.